it going, everyone? It's been a long time since I've spoken to you. I think the last time was in October when I was thanking everybody for helping me win the opening slot at the Aesthetic Perfection show here in Atlanta. So I haven't really gotten to talk to you guys about that and how that went. It was pretty good. I mean, that was actually pretty amazing. I'm sure if you follow my channel, you've watched some of the video clips of me playing live, and clearly I had a good time. So just before that, I started dipping my toes into modular, and I believe I shared a video with you guys where I got the Makenoise O-Coast and the Makenoise Strega. So since then, I've dipped my toes in a little deeper. As you can see, I've added a couple of Skiffs and the Moog Sound Studio 3. And so today, we're gonna be doing a little bit more adding to the modular setup. First off, we're gonna open up and assemble the stand for the Makenoise Easel, because I also grabbed the Zero Control. So let's start off by opening this guy off, and we can discuss a little bit more about the show. So the show was pretty cool because I got to meet and talk to all the different artists that I was opening for. Daniel Graves was really cool. Unfortunately, GenCab wasn't there, so I didn't really get to speak to David, but I got to speak to his drummer, Christian Carver, and he was really cool. I also got to talk to Josie Pace, and she was really, really sweet. She was really welcoming, and you know, we got to sit there and watch some sound check and everything, and that was pretty neat. I kind of wish, there's an upcoming Skinny Puppy show that I kind of wish that I could have gotten the VIP pass for, but you know, c'est la vie, right? But today, if I can get this guy open without showing you guys any of my personal information, I got this stand from a company on Etsy called Synth Toys, which, you know, they make some really, really nice stands. And it came from Istanbul, Turkey. And it only took 3 days to get here, which is amazing considering that stuff from the continental United States can take longer sometimes. So kudos to the guy at Synth Toys who puts this stuff together by hand and gets it out to people as fast as he does. So if we can get this guy open, we're doing everything together, so this might take me a second to figure out how to assemble. If I have to edit this a little bit, I will, but I'll try not to. I'll try to talk through it all. And so this way, we can have a little fun together. He really, really packed this well. At first, I was kind of worried because it came in just plastic. It didn't come in a box, but I figured why waste a box when it's this well packaged, right? So I'm sure everything's gonna look fine once I get it open. If I can get it open today. Alright, come on. Woo-wee! Hopefully I don't cut myself in the process. I'm kind of a klutz when it comes to handling tools. Wow, this is really, really well packaged. So if you haven't, and you like collect synthesizers like we all do, and you need stands, I would seriously consider looking at the Etsy shop for Synth Toys, because this stuff is really quality. Oh look, I even got, I got a sticker. If you know me right now, you know I love stickers. So yeah, here we go. Synth Toys. Go ahead and check him out. He's awesome. I'll put a link in the description to his store. Here go the screws. Let me see. See if I grab the right tools. Usually all this stuff takes Phillips head. Yep, I'm good. All right. So let's get this open. Wow, this is really cool. So as you can see, it's cut, made to order for the Makenoise Easel. Let's get this down. Comes with padding, which is, I'm assuming, for the inside. And the dowels. I think we're done with the plastic. Thank goodness. That took forever. Took longer than I expected. Alright. A little messy. Alright. Let's see how this guy gets assembled. Like I said, I'm assuming these pads are for right here. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get these dowels in. See if I can figure this out. Yeah. Alright, let's try to start getting these screws in. Okay, so I only got 3 pads. Oh, I guess that's to make it a little snug. Okay, that makes sense. Got 6 screws. Start getting these guys in. A little wobbly. We'll get this done. I might speed through this. Do a little bit of that fast forwarding that they like to do. Wow. This is going to be a snug fit. Let me try to do this a little differently. Hopefully our dowels don't roll off. It's a little more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I kind of wish I had a power drill. Might have made this a little easier. Nothing a little elbow grease can't handle. We got down number 2 in. Let's go for number 3. So, back to the show. If you haven't had a chance yet, there's I think I have 6 songs up on YouTube that you can check out from the show. It's a really good show. My set went off a lot better than I thought it would. I was a little nervous, obviously. I haven't done a live show since my ex-partner and I did shows together. And then before that, I had only performed myself one time before I left New York. And that show went really well, so. Goodness. Tell you what. There we go. There's the first set. first. Maybe I'll put on a little music in the background so we can have a little bit of enjoyment. This is unscripted, so I didn't really know what I was going to talk about. But I've really had a lot of fun with the YouTube videos lately. If you've noticed, the frequency of videos has gone down. Mostly because, you know, I just felt like I was pumping out material for the sake of pumping out material, and I wasn't really having a whole lot of fun doing it anymore. So now I only pump out material when I like it or when I feel like it, because, you know, some of that stuff is coming out kind of wonky, and I just felt like, you know, if you're gonna watch my channel, you deserve to watch something good, not just whatever garbage I put together. This came out alright. Kind of feels a little crooked, but we'll see. We'll see once it's done. I was kind of hoping. Have you noticed with the Moog Sound Studio, it's got the wood cheeks just like the Sub 37. So I thought this would look pretty cool to bookend the other side of my desk setup. By hand. Alright, so we got 6 screws. I guess they sent us 7 screws. They sent us an extra screw. Alright, so this looks pretty good. That does look good. This is going to go on a little further. There we go. A little further. Okay, that's good. There we go. Stands pretty straight. Yep, sounds good. Looks good. Alright, let's try to get these pieces in. So we're going to start. So I believe we're going to put the O control on the bottom. We got our O control. Slide this guy in here. So it looks like I tightened it a little too much, so I'm going to have to untighten it a little bit just to get the synths in, and I'm going to have to retighten it. Try it. Alright, we got the first synth in. Alright, next we're gonna go with the O coast in the middle. The O coast. Damage my old coast. There we go. They fit pretty snug. I don't think I'm going to need these little pads. And then, obviously, we'll put the string on the top. Back up. double make sure that we are in here. That is the Makenoise Easel and the Synth Toys stand from Etsy. Make sure you check them out. That's it for this part of the video. When I join you again, we're going to be putting together my very first skiff. Because I don't know if you know, but the first two skiffs that I purchased, they were already assembled. So I got the Makenoise micro tape and sound machine. Hope I'm saying that right. And with the extra space I had, I put in a Noise and Engineering Menace Ericasynths. I'm definitely butchering that. And then on top, I have the Ericasynths Fusion System 2 with all the vacuum tubes and whatnot. But it's time to build my own skiff. I've decided that my little Triforce of power is Moog, Makenoise, and Ericasynths, so I'm gonna stick pretty much to those modules unless, you know, I see something else I like. I know I need like probably another envelope generator and a VCA. They say you can never have too many VCAs, so we'll catch you in the next part of the video. Thanks, guys. Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome to part 2 of the video. In this part, I'm going to be building my first skiff from scratch. Like I said earlier, all the stuff that I have that's modular has been pre-built, aside from the one module from Noise Engineering that I installed myself, but I mean, that wasn't really much. So, and I'm not about to butcher the name one more time. So, this time around, like I said earlier, my Triforce of power when it comes to Eurorack is Ericasynths, Makenoise, and Moog. So I decided with the first skiff that I would build for myself, I would put some Makenoise modules into an Ericasynths skiff, because as much as I like the Makenoise skiff, the thing is sold out all the time. So I thought this would be a lot cooler. So why don't we start off by opening up the Ericasynths skiff and see what we got going on here in this box. Now, this stuff I picked up from our good friends at Sweetwater. Shout out to Aaron, my sales associate, who's always got my back and tries to get me the stuff that I need when he can. I tried to get myself a Makenoise shared system, but unfortunately, at the time that it was available, I wasn't able to get it because I was going through a job change. So I decided to just build one for myself. I'm still missing some of the modules from there, but I got all the main ones. So, as of right now, let's see what we got already. We have, like I said, the micro tape and sound machine, which has the Woggle Bug, the mats, the Morphogene, AQ-POS, a Miniophone, and the EXO. And so, with this skiff, I got myself some of the ones that I really, really wanted, which we'll go over in a moment. But let's start by opening up the box. Let's see what we got. Like I said, Sweetwater. Alright. I'm assuming this is my power supply. They got some candy. Let's see. So, you see the part of my power supply. I believe that's it. No sticker. Anyway, put that down here. This particular skiff came with a lid, which the Fusion System 2 also came with a lid, but I never really used it. when I did go out and play live, I did bring my 2 Skiffs out to kind of provide some atmosphere. Which, you know, honestly, when it comes down to my Eurorack stuff, most of it I use for atmosphere and ambiance. I mean, I have my regular subtractive synthesis machines for your typical bass lines, your pads, and your melodies. And with this stuff, I like to use it for, you know, background noise. If you watched my last video, I kind of also used my guitar for that purpose, which I really enjoyed. And I'm not really a classically trained guitarist, but I kind of know the theory of how to play it. It's just, you know, I don't practice enough, if I'm honest. Alrighty. So I just decided to just use it in an unconventional way, and weirdly enough, it went over pretty well. So I'm pretty happy with that. So you'll probably be seeing that some more in my next video. I went and got myself another Jackson guitar, this time a 7-string guitar, because a lot of my favorite players use 7 strings, and I just kind of wanted to mess about with that. Alright, hold on. Getting this lid off is kind of a pain in the neck. Now, one thing I didn't mention in part 1 about the show was that I was lucky enough to have a promoter there that heard what I was doing, and he liked it. He liked it enough to book me to open up for Suicide Commando coming up in about 2 weeks. So there'll be video footage from that. Alrighty, so the lid's off. I'm gonna put this aside. And I'm gonna take a peek in here at the power supply, see how this works. It looks identical to my other Skiff, so it looks like this should be pretty easy. Let's start looking at the modules that I bought. So I'm gonna start with this box because I bought one of the modules, the one that I wanted the most, off of Reverb. Now, it was still brand new, but it was from a seller that I guess had bought 3. I don't know what he was planning to do with 3. But I got one, it's in pristine condition. It looks like he never even touched it. So, but I had to open it up and look at it and make sure it was okay so I could leave him some feedback. But these guys, I also got from Sweetwater. And let's take a peek at what we got in here. Because I haven't even opened this yet, because I wanted to open it with you guys. So let's take a peek. Alright, right off the bat to start with, I got some 1 HP blank panels, because after everything was said and done, I had about 4 HP of blank space left over. So I don't like space, so we're gonna fill that space with blanks. So we'll put those aside for now. And we'll look at what's in here. All right, look at that, some more candy. This guy's a Sweetwater, love their candy. So I'm gonna assume, yes, this is my XO, which is my, basically a mini mixer and an out. This has gotta be, what is this? Oh, this is my pressure points. Alright. This is my Q. I got another Q-Pos because I just like the sound of the Q-Pos. I know the couple of YouTubers recommended that you try different filters and whatnot, but I wanted this next module to come out of a Q-Pos. And that would be the XPO. The prismatic, what is it? The prismatic something or other. Oh, stereo prismatic oscillator. Huh? Yeah. Since this is unscripted, I'm a little bit, you know, I don't like to script my videos because I like to come off the cuff and just kind of be natural, be human. I feel like when the videos are scripted and the guy's reading off of the computer screen while he's trying to talk to you, it comes off a little. Anyway. And with all that, I also got myself the Cartesian Rene sequencer, which is something I really, really wanted from, I think that was the main module on the shared system that made me want it in the first place, because it's unconventional. I have an Oxy 1 by Oxy Instruments for conventional sequencing through gates and, 1 volt per octave. but I wanted something weird. Because like I said, the reason why I like Makenoise is because they kind of take that West Coast approach, the boot club approach. And for me, modular is about experimentation and ambiance and esoteric sounds and just, you know, building something behind the main beat, the main melody and all that. You know, I feel like that part of the music is very important. And like I said, I got a sequential take 5 for my pads and my leads. I got a Moog subsequent 37 for my bass lines and leads as well. I got the Moog Sound Studio 3 for, you know, your regular sounds, even though I know I can do some crazy stuff with that. But the Makenoise stuff, like, that's for my ambiance and my atmosphere. The Fusion System 2 does some really, I mean, it does great bass lines, and I've definitely sequenced some pretty cool bass lines out of it, but I like the drone that it can do too, and I like to drone stuff out just to kind of carries the back of the track. And if you've watched a lot of my songs, you know I kind of close out with that kind of drone sound, and that's a lot of fun for me. So, alright, let's take these modules and start to figure out how we're going to put this together. My blank plates did not come with screws, so it looks like I'm going to have to order myself some knurlies. But let me see what I got here. So the way I wanted to organize this was I was going to put a blank panel in between each one of my modules, but I was going to start with the pressure points and then move on to the Rene, and from there I was going to put my XPO, my QPOS, and my XO. So let's start with the pressure points. Let's grab that out and see what we got inside the box. I also did a little research to try to figure out how to connect my power cable so this way I don't break anything. These modules aren't exactly cheap, so I'm going to start with the QPOS. No, I'm sorry, we're going to start with the pressure points. Alright, let's see. Alright. So this one's pretty obvious as to where the negative 12 volts go, but to be sure, because like I said, I don't want to break anything. I kind of spent some decent money on this stuff, so I don't really want to break it. So let me get my screws out of here. Like I said, I'll probably put some background music for the quieter parts, because I imagine I can't ramble on forever, even though it sounds like I can. But let me get my screws out of here. I don't want to lose anything, because like I said, I don't even have screws for the blank plates. So definitely gonna have to order something for that. I like to save these little boxes. I save all my boxes, I'm crazy. Put that off to the side. Alright, so I definitely downloaded some images off the Makenoise manuals to make sure that I power these 100% correctly. So this is my pressure point, so let me see. Make sure. Alright. So my negative 12. Let's get done with this. Alright, well they made this a little wonky. Oh, I see it there. It's the same way in the picture. Alright, so we're gonna go like this. Make sure I get this right. 100%. Okay, that's it. Let's go and place this in here. So what I might end up doing, like a lot of YouTubers do, is just putting one screw in each corner for the time being while I wait for my extra screws or my knurlies or whatever I decide to use. Let's see. Right, so this is gonna go face this up, like so. That's interesting. Let me see if that even fits. So I'm going to need some longer screws for the blank plates. So in the meantime, I think I'm just going to place them in here so those placeholders, and just use the screws as intended for now. So let me see. Alright, looks like these screws were intended for the Makenoise skiff, so I'm going to have to order some longer screws. So in the meantime, I'm not going to be able to screw this stuff in, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I'll have to figure this out. Let's see something. Yeah. These don't really fit the way I thought they would. So that might not work out for me. But let's just get these guys in here. And in the meantime, so luckily for this, the ports where you put the power supply are notched, so it's kind of hard to put them in incorrectly. We will test this out. Kind of bummed out about the screws, but I'll just have to order some longer ones. I didn't really, I mean, it looks like, yeah, they definitely will fit this skiff, but yeah, I'll have to order the longer screws. Alright, so next up would be the Renee. So let's get the Renee in here. So there's your Renee. This way. Alright, let's get the Renee power port in. Make sure we do this correctly. Alright, so let's do this. I don't understand why it's not the same length. Oh, it is over here. It's just not over here. Hold on. That's interesting. Alright, so wait, if we move this all the way over here, if it fits over here, so we can use it there. That works. Trial and error, folks, trial and error. Alright, so what's next? So now, I've got my two modulating sequence, and now we're going to use our oscillator, the XPO. Let's go on next. Kind of bummer about the screws. And then the thing that sucks about Georgia is that we don't really have any kind of modular type stores around here, so it's not like I could go buy something tomorrow, let's say. I'll have to wait until either Sweetwater or whoever sends me the screws. So I won't be able to tilt this over or anything like that, which I kind of wanted to do to show you guys, but maybe I'll be able to tilt it over just a tad. All right. Holy crap, check this out. Oh, stickers. I mean, Makenoise stickers are my favorite. So let's grab out the power supply. Make sure that my screws are safe this way. I mean, even though I can't use them. Still kind of want to keep them safe. Who knows, I might get a Makenoise Skiff later and need them for that. Here's our XPO. This one comes clearly labeled as to where the -12 goes, so you know what, let's check the picture just to be safe. So I believe that is the XPO. Looks like it, no, that's not it. That's it. Yeah. Alright, so just want to make sure these things are expensive. This we go. That one doesn't sit flush. Alright, hold on. There we go. And we're having issues getting this to sit flush. But let's just replace. There we go. There we go. Interesting skiff. I'm gonna have to do a little wiggle work to get this stuff to sit in here. Like the pressure points is giving me a bit of a problem going in, but everything else is going in pretty well. Now, hold on a second. Now it looks like the screws might fit in there. Let's see if I can get this guy to sit here. I don't want to put too much pressure because there we go. There we go. There we go. Alright, it looks like the screws might actually work now. Let me see, let me give it a whirl. Where did I put those other screws? Clearly I'm an amateur, but we all start somewhere. Let me see if these work now. Yeah, there we go. You live and you learn, guys. You live and you learn. I gotta tell you, this is quite an experience for me. There's one. This is pretty neat. It's funny, my friend Analog Cell told me it was a deep pit. He wasn't lying. I mean, at the moment I feel like I have a setup that I'm happy with and that, you know, I'll be able to utilize for a long time to come. But you always want more. And like, what I'm trying to do is just have one tool for every purpose. And so far I've been good at doing that. But like, so I have to take 5, right? Like I said, for my pads and my leads and whatnot. But you know I want a Profit 5. And so that might take a while, but I'm saving up for one. So Although it's kind of hard to save when you're buying this kind of stuff. Let me see. Looks like this is working. I kind of was a little worried about putting Makenoise modules into an Ericasynths Skiff. I thought maybe it wouldn't be compatible. Like I said, I'm new at this guys. So, but so far it seems to be working out just fine. Everything looks good. Screws are going in and they're tightening. So, looks like I won't have to order screws after all, which is pretty cool. I'm really excited to get a jam done with this stuff because I've been anticipating this for a bit now. Looks like my original plan about going one screw in there, that didn't work out. And I left some screws in the box somewhere. I wish they gave you extra screws like the Synth Toys box, but what are you gonna do? Or like, I'm surprised that the blank plates didn't come with screws. I guess that's good. That's too much, right? Again, you live and you learn. Now I know I gotta order some. I want the knurlies because they're black, and it kind of fits with this a little better. Good. Alright, so I'm going to kitty corner this one. Which sucks because it's my XPO, it's the one I was most excited about. I guess I'll get on Sweetwater or whoever sells the Bafako Knurlies. If you watch Lou Pop, he kitty corners all his stuff. But as this is a skiff that I plan to keep together and not break apart, considering it's the first one I put together myself, I kind of want them to all be securely screwed in properly. But I mean, that'll work for now. It's not moving. So I got 2 more modules, and I'm losing access to my power supply, so I gotta be a little careful here. Let me get another blank plate in here. And who's next? The Q-Pops. Power ribbon. I'm going to squeeze out first. Second stereo Q-Bus. I hope you're enjoying the journey, guys. You know, I mean, I tend to like watch other YouTubers do their crazy nonsense, so I figured why not, right? Let's see where. So this tells you. Just be safe. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold off on putting the Q-Pops in because I want to get the XO in so that I can get the power cable over here before I put the Q-piece in. So let me screw down my blank plates for now. I should say the XO already. Yeah, we lost one. Oh, I fell on my shirt. Alright, let's get the XO in now. The XO only comes with 2 screws, of course. So that's going to make it difficult for me to get my last plates in there. Okay. So the XPO is the only one that came with stickers, which kind of sucks, but got plenty of Makenoise stickers. A lot of the other stuff came with stickers, so. Alright. My power supply on this guy. So this one's not very, oh no, it does tell you, okay. So that goes this. I'm always afraid I'm gonna bend the pins. Right, so I'm gonna stick this one. Hard to see, I should have brought a flashlight. Alright, that's it. Alright, so let me get this guy in here. They want to fight with each other. Well, this is fun. Let's see what the problem is here. One of them is fighting with the other one. There we go. Right. Alright, so nudge this one over here. This one's fighting me. Don't fall in. So it looks like I had more HP. I guess I did my math wrong because it looks like I'm gonna have more space than the plates that I bought, which is fine, but wow. Alright, let me get it. I was gonna say I should have more screws in there. The crazy thing is that somewhere I have the blank plates from the original Makenoise Skiff, except for mine. So I'm sure that those will fill the spots. No, yeah. Yeah, alright, so I don't think the noise engineering module that I bought came with screws. I definitely have more space on here than I thought I was gonna have. Let's see what we got here. Let's move this over a bit. Can we slide it over, or are you just gonna go that way? Okay, you're just gonna go. I prefer for you to go this way. Alright, so it's gonna fight me, so it's gonna stay where it's at. So I definitely have some space. Looks like I have some space for a module that I wanted. I wanted the Mod to Mix or the Optimix. So it looks like that's gonna fit in here. So far so good. I don't have another screw for this plate, unless I have something spared, but let's take a look at this, guys. It's a little ugly with this little extra space, but there we go. So we got the pressure points with the Rene, the XPO, the QPAS, and the XO. Thanks so much for wasting time with me while I put this together. The next time you see me, I'll be jamming out. You guys have a great night. Good night. Hey guys, just one more look at the completed setup. This is my modular playground. I have the Oxy 1. I have the new Skiff, which I managed to find the last plate for. The Makenoise Easel. My original setup, which is the Erica Fusion System 2 with the Makenoise tape and micro sound machine. And we have the Moog Sound Studio 3, if I could talk. A microcosm, my Electron gear, the Take 5, and the Moog Sub 37. Hey, gotta peek at the guitars. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate your time, and have a great night.